Salam alaikum, and welcome to Luxor. Luxor is located about 500 miles upstream from Cairo. Luxor was the capital, spiritual center, and burial place of the kings from around 1500 BC to 1000 BC. Nowadays, Luxor is mostly a tourist area with upscale hotels and restaurants galore. It was the capital during the New Kingdom period. The Pharaohs would build their temples on the east side of the River Nile, which is associated with life, and their tombs and pyramids on the west, which stands for death. The Luxor Temple is a sight to behold. The massive front wall and enormous statues are awe-inspiring. And then the massive obelisk just proclaims the power of the Pharaohs. Originally there was two obelisks. Now there is one here, and the other was moved to Paris. This temple dates to 1300 BC. The temples at Luxor were not places of public worship, but a place for the pharaohs and priests to gather with the gods. These massive obelisks symbolize a connection between the earth and the gods. These were made from single pieces of granite. They would have been cut over 100 miles away and brought here up the Nile to be carved and erected. The other great temple complex in Luxor is the Temples of Karnak. This was the most important spiritual complex in all of Egypt, where it was dedicated to the Holy Family, Amun, Mut, and Khonsu. It took hundreds of years to complete this sprawling complex. This site was used when most of the famous pharaohs were in power. The Great Hall was comprised of over 100 columns. The columns represent papyrus plants, with its bulky stalks and flowering capitals. All of this work for just the pharaohs, priests, and gods. On the east bank of the Nile, we have the beautiful temples, and on the west bank we have the Valley of the Kings and the magnificent tombs. This is the temple of Queen Hatshepsut. She was the greatest woman pharaoh, who claimed to be the daughter of the gods. The front of the temple is lined with statues of the queen. She is remembered for a peaceful 20-year reign. The pharaohs moved their tombs here after the pyramids kept getting raided. Around 1500 BC, the pharaohs stopped building pyramids and moved their burials here. There have been 60 tombs found here and are sure to be many more. The most famous tomb here is King Tut's because it was found intact with its seal still in place. Thank you for exploring Luxor with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next site.